Hello, this is me again. It's a weird way to start the video. I don't know why, but for some reason I forgot how I started all my videos. Anyway, this is Mantis gameplay. I recorded two back-to-back games of Ragnarok, which is the Valhalla remake, and I get in the Mantis quite a bit actually. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fast forward. I'm using the theater mode to do all this because it's easier than putting it on my computer and then editing it. So I'm just going to do it on here. If you're wondering why the video looks choppy, it's not because of anything wrong. It's just I'm recording it at 4 times speed. This would be the normal speed that it runs at. But since I'm fast forwarding it, it looks a little. It looks like it has a slow frame rate. This part's actually pretty funny. This guy, he goes running up to the Mantis trying to get in there, and I just walk right in front of him like, nope. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in the Mantis now. Went into the first-person camera here to show you what it looks like while you're in there. Well, it's still third person, but I mean like first person, like going into the character view, because this will be outside of the character view. This is inside of the character view. No wait, this is inside of the character view. So as you can see, if you look on the left top of the screen, you'll see the missile pods that he has, and then you'll see on the right there's a on the top right. There's really no point in that little thing up there. It's just to show you that there's a minigun. Here's a pretty epic walker fight up here. You also see the Mantis has shields. Now you see my shields are down right now, and now they're recharging. The weird thing is that the Mantis kind of works like a human player. When the shields go down, you become pretty weak. See how slow the shields recharge? But once the shields go down, after taking quite a bit of damage, the Mantis will just explode, or you'll die, whichever happens first. But it's a very versatile vehicle. As you see, I'm walking around, and it moves pretty quickly for how strong it is. I just got hit by a plasma there, and it basically did nothing to me. Something I didn't realize, like this early into the video, is that you can charge the missile pods. So you see I have 5 missiles. You can fire them separately if you want, or if you hold down the button, you can, it'll charge them all up, and they'll start lighting up to show you how many are charged, and you can let them go at any moment. So if you charge up 3 and let it go, it'll fire 3, and then so on for the rest of them. Some pretty close calls right here. As you can see, the Mantis is very damaged at this point. And it was making a noise like it was about to explode, so I just decided to get out of it. Trying to go into first person, there we go. That was going to show a little bit of the incendiary cannon gameplay here. As you can see, it's pretty powerful. And then I die. Just gonna fast forward it ahead a little more. There's my friend wanting me to drive him around. We actually go on a pretty good warthog spree over here. That's my other friend in the passenger seat. The announcer sounded funny there. He was like, road trip! See, somebody decided to get into my, what's it called, the Mantis over here. So we took it down. Then we continue on this warthog spree until eventually my friend gets sniped out of the turret. And then after that, it just goes all downhill. See, that's where he got sniped out. Betrayed one of my teammates there. See, he was just about to get in, and then a fuel rod from a Banshee hit me. Fast forward a little bit. I'm not sure if I get another Mantis. Actually, I think I drive all the way over to their side of the base, and there's a Mantis there waiting. Pretty sure that's what happens. Excuse me if this video is making you a little nauseous because of how fast it's moving. And as you can see, I do find one over here. Yeah, I'm crouching right now as the Mantis, which it can do. You move pretty slow while it's happening. He also has a stomp ability, which I didn't realize until I saw someone actually do it. But you press RB, the same button as the melee, and you do a stomp attack it'll hit everything in the area. I don't think it has to be on the ground. Even if they're in the air, I think it'll still kill them. Well, as long as they're near your legs. They can't be like 20 feet above you and it'll kill them. As long as they're in the proximity of you. As you can see walking around here, it's a pretty overpowered vehicle actually. Because I've actually taken down a tank with it. And every time I get in the Mantis, I take down multiple people and vehicles. And the fact that it has such great mobility makes it even better than a tank, because you can just turn around whenever you want. If there's someone sneaking up behind you, you turn around, shoot at them with the machine gun, hit them with a rocket, stomp, whatever. You can do anything. Can't jump though. That would probably be the limit of being overpowered. That'd be a little too much. And you also can't sprint with the Mantis. But really, all the stuff that it has, you don't need any of that. And you can take down any vehicle. Its machine gun is basically an AA gun. With how powerful it is, you can take down Banshees, and all that good stuff. Here's another Mantis on Mantis fight. See, once your shields go down, your Mantis actually starts taking real damage. And my friend jumped on it and took it down. This is where I teabag my other friend, like they did in the Mantis trailer for for Halo. It's a funny animation. It's pretty good. Here's where I think I get the final kill on this Warthog that I just demolished. Normally games have kill cams at the end, but for some reason they aren't happening lately. And that's the end of this video. Not the end of the video that you're watching. It's the end of the video, like this specific video, the one that I was just now watching. Didn't want to confuse anyone. Another weird thing is that the Mantis only exists on Ragnarok. Which is odd, because I don't think any other map does that, where they just have one, like where they have a vehicle-specific map. Or a vehicle specific to the map would be a better way to say that. So here I make a beeline again right towards it. I cut in front of another guy this time. See, he was actually right there too. Oh, now he didn't make it in. This one I actually do better with the Mantis because I finally realized that you can charge the pods. And if you look under the reticle there, you can see the little red bar going up. Now that it's fully red, that means I overheated the machine gun. And of course, once that happens, you can't use it any longer. So that's what I was saying about all of the damage you can do to vehicles. Just completely destroyed that Banshee, making the guy jump out of it. The one thing that probably makes the Mantis the most overpowered is the fact that it has an overshield. Which basically means that no matter how much damage it takes, as long as you're hitting the shield, you're not damaging the Mantis. So you can hit the Mantis with a plasma grenade, and it'll come back and have no damage after its shields regenerate. See, right now that my shields are down, when the shields go back up, I won't be able to take damage anymore. See, like right now, any damage I take, it just goes into the shield instead of into the vehicle's health. That's where I find out that you can use a stomp ability. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. On Infinity Slayer, you can't damage teammates anymore. That's probably, like, just in case you were wondering why it wasn't hurting my teammates just now when I was shooting that barrage of missiles, that's why. But yeah, there's not really any good way to take down the Mantis. Hey, you can use a... There, I did the stomp again. You can use a Spartan laser, or rockets, or fuel rods, or the incinerator cannon, but there's really no way, like there's no good way to get close to a Mantis to use that. Vehicle on vehicle, the Mantis will almost always win, even if it's with a tank. Depending on how good the Mantis driver is. I mean, if they're bad with it, obviously they're not going to do as good. But I would say just the specifications of a tank and the Mantis would still win. Like if you had the best tank driver and the best Mantis driver, the Mantis would win. Mainly because it has 3 weapons compared to the 1 weapon that the, this is where the game starts lagging while I'm trying to shoot him. I'm just going to fast forward ahead here. It goes into a menu. Yeah, basically what I was saying, the main reason that the Mantis wins is because it has 3 powerful weapons. It has the machine gun, the rocket pods, and it has the stomp ability. All 3 which can be used at the same time. You can shoot the machine gun and rockets at the same time, and you can stomp immediately after doing both of those things. And the stomp, I'm pretty sure, I don't know why it wouldn't damage vehicles, so that's why I'm pretty sure it'll damage vehicles. I show right here just how like mobile the Mantis is, or not. But you saw that pathway back there where I shot the guy. You can actually walk the Mantis through there. Just to give you an idea of the narrow spaces you can fit through as the Mantis. See, that's where I do the charge shot for the first time. Because I was telling my friends, I was like, oh, if you hold it down, it'll actually delay the shot. Because if I held it down for about like a second or two, it'll like hold it and delay it, and then when you let go, it'll fire. And then I held it down for longer, and it just started like firing all 5 of them. So that's when I realized that's how you do that. This part was actually pretty crazy for our team because we had 2 Mantises on the battlefield at once. Yeah, 1 Mantis is bad enough, but without having another Mantis to fight that Mantis, you're pretty much dead. There's a expert Banshee pilot right there. And that's the end of this video. I'll let it go on for... See, this is actually, yeah, that's where I walk through there. Yeah, so that's the end of this video. pretty much you should have a good idea of the Mantis by now. Like how it works and all that stuff. Alright, I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be Spartan Ops.